Alrighty, hello everyone. A new attempt to make a stream today. We are on one of the darkest times here in Lapland, Finland. This is the polar night. The time is 11:30 p.m. and it doesn't get brighter than this here. So it's pretty dark times right now on the Arctic Circle. The weather is quite warm, plus 2 degrees centigrade, so things are melting a little bit. But as always, this thing will pass, and on Wednesday in a few days winter will restart again and we'll have cold weather again. So everything is temporary in this regard. So as always, this is Alex from All About Lapland, showing you daily Lapland, even though sometimes it can be not as ideal looking as we would like it to be. Of course, we cannot control the weather, but we can control our thoughts and our feelings and our intentions. There is always a choice, even in difficult conditions for all of us. So for example, me here being on the Arctic Circle now, it's not that very busy with tourism, and if we would have a normal year, I would be very busy working and I wouldn't be able to do these live streams. But now I have some time to spend with you guys and to stream daily Lapland for you. And if we would have lots of tourists, I wouldn't be able to do Northern Lights live streams for you because I would be busy taking the tourists out. But now we can all share this fun of the Northern Lights as well on this channel with the live streaming of Northern Lights. And today is an interesting day in many occasions. It's the 21st of December 2012, and first of all, it's the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, which happens only once every 800 years. And also it's the end of an era according to the Mayan calendar. So it wouldn't have happened in 2012 but in 2020, because there is a 8-year discrepancy with the Georgian calendar. So this is why they say that according to the Mayan calendar, the reset of the calendar happens today and a new era begins, the era of enlightened being or something like that. I'm really not sure, but in many ways these days it would be very good to talk about positivity and remembering that even though, for example, here now we haven't seen sun that many days in December, only one day that we were able to see the sun. You have to know that one day the sun will shine again. We are in the middle of the polar night here in the winter darkness, but sun will return and better times will return. But how you will be during these times? Will you carry anxiety, stress, negativity during these times, or will you seek for new opportunities? And I think it's very easy during these times to start feeling negative and return negative energy to the people around you. But I think what is important is to use this time to look for new opportunities. For example, I have found this opportunity to live stream for you and do some other things that I wouldn't normally be doing, but now I'm doing that because I have extra time. So even today I could have stayed home and say, well, the weather sucks, I won't be doing live streaming for you. But I decided, well, maybe the view is not the best, but I have something important to say about staying positive. So, and I went to the parking spot here at Ounasvaara, and when I come out I found 10 euros like lying on the ground. So this is like go figure, it's not every day that you can find some money lying on the ground, but this is like literally when you have literal feedback, when you have good intentions, something good returns to you. And I think it's a pretty cool mechanism like that. So having good intentions and staying positive is very important in these days, and we can all do that. We can all seek for new opportunities in life and stay positive and support the people around us with the positive emotions. And you know, sometimes it's just about having a different mindset of things and look for opportunities that you do not see otherwise. If you're operating in the same mindset, you think that things will be back to normal soon. Well, what if that it is not? It's not useful, it's not practical. When you are only returning bad energy to the people around you, you will get more bad energy in return. That's how it goes. That's you know, it's like a mirror kind of thing. And I'm not talking about it in any kind of religious way. This is just how life seems to be working for me these days. So when you have positive intentions, when you want to cheer up people and to tell them that there are some opportunities in life, you know, things return to you like a boomerang. Maybe not in a direct way, maybe not immediately, but they do return. So it's not only for your own good, it's for the good of all the people that you can do that. So so especially on this kind of really mystical day, the restart of the Mayan calendar and the junction of the planets, it's I find it kind of interesting to talk about these things. So the snow is melting a little bit, but it's not going to melt entirely because it's so much snow here on the ground, about 20-30 centimeters, and it's quite easy to make snowballs out of it. So even in this weather there are opportunities. I've just seen a very beautiful snowman on the road that was made with this really cool and sticky snow. Oh, there you go. I even hit that one. So nowadays it's very easy to feel stressed about things because bad news are coming from every window, and what we can do about it, well, we can shut these windows down that make us, you know, feel anxious, feel stressed, and feel morally depleted. So for me that means I don't read that much news anymore. I haven't been watching TV for 15 years, so that is something that helps me personally to maintain my clarity of thinking. And now when Christmas is coming, I think we all have time to relax and to have a well-deserved break, to exclude all the things that make us anxious and try to achieve a clarity of mind and reduce the stress levels, because the stress, which is partly what makes us sick, so the less stress we feel, the less sick we go, and the more positive we think, you know, and everything shall pass. This gray and wet weather will pass as soon as Wednesday. And for other things in life, it might take time to heal, it might take time to arrange. But what are you going to do about during this time? Are you going to, you know, stay negative, stay crying and, you know, blaming the situation, blaming this thing, blaming that thing? I don't think it's very helpful. I mean, of course we should continue, you know, defending our rights, defending our freedoms. That is very. So why not just do it and have better opportunities for you in life. So crossing the fed biking trail again. So I think good intentions is something that could bring us much further. We might not achieve everything that we wish to achieve with our good intentions, but we will achieve something for ourselves, for our better future, better work, better, not surrendering to them, but not going with their negative mindset. It's very easy to do that, for example, with your spouse, or your close one, your girlfriend or boyfriend. It's very easy to start, bitching around, like somebody forget to do the dishes, or like do this and that, and you start, being grumpy, and you can start a fight with very simple things, like very mundane things. So we can control that. We have a choice. We can say, okay, well, it's not a big deal that you didn't wash the dishes. Like, what's the big deal? I'll wash it for you. Let me help you. Maybe you're busy, and I'm not that busy. I can do the dishes. So why not? It's an everyday practice. It's some kind of like a Zen shit. I don't mean it in a religious way. I mean it more in a practical kind of habitual way. Because what's the point of being negative and angry all the time? There is no point in that in your daily life. It's not helping your work. It's not helping your relationship. So what is the point of returning negative emotions? Like, why don't you do something? Why don't you outdo yourself and do something that you wouldn't do? Otherwise you would be bitching around. But you say, like, I don't want to do that again. I've done it so many times. Let me do it differently. Let me show you some respect, some love, and some positive emotions. Why don't you call somebody that you haven't called for a long time? Like, say, like, how are you? How are you feeling? Are you feeling down? How can I help? Even with a few words. Just calling someone who is down can help them, can bring them out of the bad situation, the bad mindset, and help them to see the opportunities. So now I'm seeing lots of opportunities, and some of these will also be seen on this channel. I'm not going to reveal that yet, but I'm planning some special stuff for this channel as well, as I've noticed a new opportunity for us to do live streaming, and looking forward to introduce to you that. And I'm sure in your life, however different it could be, you are able to see new opportunities for your work, for your hobbies, for your anything, for your physical well-being or mental well-being. Just, if you're working at home from the computer, like, why not do just some push-ups, or exercises on your muscles? That's what I did yesterday. Even though it was nighttime, I was rendering some stuff on the computer, and I had like a couple of minutes between renders, and I'm like, why not? I'll do some push-ups. I'll do some things like that. Instead of just looking at my Instagram, I'll do something for myself. I'll do some push-ups. There is a very simple way to grab these opportunities. It can be something really small as that. So that is my message today for you. Sending you good vibes. I have been feeling lately lots of positive energy, and I don't want to stay negative anymore. I don't want to blame this and that, the weather, whatever, the people, this and that. You always have a choice. The choice is yours. You cannot change their choices. You can change only your choices that you're making. So today I've decided to do the live stream, even though the weather sucks, as you can see. This is not something I'm proud of to present to you, but I believe that I have a good intention for you to bring positive vibes, even though it might be wet and melting. So, but who cares? On Wednesday it will be all frozen again. So everything is just temporary. Just do what makes you happy. Just everyone knows what they really need to pursue. It's a really tiny voice inside you that you don't always want to hear, but the voice is telling you things all the time. Just get to some quiet spot. Well, meditate if you do meditation. I'm not very good at meditation, not at all, but I can get into quiet spots. For example, here in the forest by walking and having like a peaceful environment for my thoughts to calm down, and that reduces my stress levels in every way. Like the body becomes more relaxed, the mind becomes more relaxed. So now in Christmas times you can do that in many ways, in your country as well, at your home as well. So do that. Shut off all of the extra things. Shut off YouTube, shut off Instagram, at least for a few hours. It's always there. It won't go anywhere. And have a couple of hours for yourself, for your loved ones, for your spouse, call your relatives. So do something different that you've been doing. So Christmas time is something that allows for that. Simple things, even like a 10-minute break for nice cup of green tea. Something would help you with your day. So positive emotions, good choices and good intentions, and this is something that will get us all much further than we are. So this is my today's stream from a little bit warmer Lapland, warmer than it should be, but it doesn't bother me that much because there's always an opportunity in everything, even in this weather. So hope you have a nice Christmas, and we'll see you on this channel later, hopefully tomorrow or maybe next day. So hopefully the weather will change and I will show you more of the winter beauty and less talk. If you want less talk, one of the last videos I did, live video from this very forest with lots of snow, you can play that, and that will hopefully make you feel better, more positive. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Stay cool, stay positive, and I'll see you on the next one.